What is happening, y'all? Welcome back to the walkthrough, and it's time to tackle the City of Falling Flame. So go ahead. You should have already picked up the quest from Gustav if you didn't before. We're not going to be doing his quest just yet. We're going to wait till we get through the City of Falling Flame to gain access. Well, we can already go to the depths that he wants us to, but basically there's a bunch of side quests that are going to pop up after this next zone, and so it makes more sense to go through here, and then that way we can knock out the depths in addition to the side quests all in one big go. So I'll just run through this. Sophia will actually be in here a little bit later. We'll come to her after we have beat the successor of the next area.
I'll be there soon.
And as for this area, a couple things that are going to be useful here. We have fire tonic on, and then we have ice spells on. Everything here is going to be weak to ice damage, and fire resistance is going to help, mainly because you have to run over fiery patches on the ground. There's fire walls you can get bumped into, so it just gives you a bit more resilience. As for level, we're currently at level 85, so you should be somewhere in that range.
I believe we can climb that.
I believe you are right. You also notice we switched up things a little bit. I took off Flashing Fang, and I added on an Ice Spike. In general, I really like having a barrage and a Spike. Spike just allows me to pop off a enemy that's far away, a wall hanger or what have you, just to make things a little bit more consistent. So, all right. So the main thing we're going to maintain here is just our fire buff. You want to keep this up. But anyway, go off to the right first over here. Got a guy popping out of here. Kill him and pick up the anti-stun.
We can certainly use this.
And you can see this is the fire I was talking about, so you can see the damage. It'll slowly tick, but having anti-fire on will help to mitigate that out a good bit. Or a fire barrier. You can also use the fire consumables, but there's going to be areas where we're just running through a bunch of that stuff. So anyway, up the ladder, and we're going to go right for a step booster. On top of that, the buff does last a good while. You know, we put it on when we started, and it's only at halfway down. So we're going to do the step booster, and then we're going to return and drop down. So grab the Queen Steel.
Sorry, I was looking at
Now we're going to go this way. We're going to drop down. Let me see. Drop down all the way at the end. Hang on a second. Dropped a bit early, I think. Oh, I didn't. Yeah. Go this way. Right for Queen Steel. Hang on. I had a note for.
How shall we proceed?
Drop down. And all the way at the end. Ah, yeah. All the way at the end. We go right for a steal, so we gotta fight our way past this shit first. Grab the Lost Shard. And we swing over into here for Skahak. Here, grab the thing that guy dropped. Hang on, I'm getting misdirected. No, oh, this is what I was talking about. Take this path and then go. My notes are fucking with me here. Go right for a step booster, return, drop off the roof for a steal. We did that. I continue and drop down all the way. Continue down alternate path to pick up Skyhawk. Continue and drop down, and then all way at the end, go right for steel. There was no steel here. Well, it's been a busy day of recording and streaming, and so we'll ignore that steel for now. Continue down for alternate path, pick up Skahak to the right, and gift accelerator. Oh, there's the Queen Steel I was talking about. Ah, the fire. So there's our steel. And then we do this path. We went around, we got Skahak on the right there. And we're going to follow this around, and this should lead us over to where we can kick down the ladder. This way. Kick this down for a shortcut.
We can get down safely now.
grab the gift accelerator. We're going to continue downward for a lost shard and some enemies that are going to attack us.
Let's hurry through.
And stuff like that is exactly why I like having a spike. They're small, they're fast, but we can kill them. So follow this path and go around. Venom cartridge.
We cannot stay here long.
And then we're going to follow this path to get a ladder. We're going to continue on. And we're going to ignore everything over there for now. This way.
Don't worry.
And wait for the flame traps. See that enemy? You can go ahead and pull him over with a spike if you want. I have my drain on. Let me make you guard drain rating, and then you're going to be a different passive soon. Ah! So you can see that the fire traps hurt quite a bit if you're not careful. Just wait for those. Alright, once we get past the flame traps, we're going to make a left first. Get the MJ212. And that's actually the path for progress, but first we're going to go up this ladder for a shard. Nope, pick that up. Get back up there. Get back up there. What are you doing? And then we're going to continue this way, and we're going to kick down that ladder to give us a very nice shortcut.
What's that doing there?
So with that down,
Why wasn't it lowered in the
just to
first place?
show the shortcut path real fast. Basically, you just go from ladder to ladder, and this will lead you all the way back around to that ladder. So the idea is if you die, you can literally just run past that stuff, get to this ladder, go up, make your way around again, drop, and then go up that ladder, and it'll allow you to skip a lot of the fiery BS. Okay. So going back, we are going to plunge right a little bit more. Where is he at? Right here at the bridge. See a guy right below us. Kill him. Let's see. And then we're going to grab the MJ212. Should put blood sacrifice on by now. Let's see, plunge, grab the 212, and then back to the plunge enemy, and we're gonna run through the fire. Cut in here for a regen activation factor. Go ahead and pop that. And we're going to continue around. Revivifier and Noble Silver. Now, if you want to do a light mage build, this is one of the best, if not the best, veil in the game. It has the highest outright light gift scaling, so it is a very, very potent veil if you are looking to do a light spellcaster build, which is focused around things like the barrage and the spike spells. So these guys are a bit tricky. They do some pretty mean fire AoEs. They have some pretty mean, like, fiery dashes. Biggest thing is to just stay aggressive on them. This one's kind of a joke, but the real one's going to be coming up shortly. So anyway, you kill him. That'll reveal most of the map. And we're going to return this way and take this ladder back up. All right, now we're going to continue this path around. And if you look carefully, you'll notice a thing right there. There's also a couple enemies though, so we're going to drop.
Below.
We'll plunge this one. We're going to grab the Skahak Part C. Now this area has a couple enemies that are going to possibly jump onto us. Some monkeys and shit up above. But make your way around here, and then we want to go that way first. Follow the path. Yep, take your first left.
Am I pulling my weight in battle?
Kill you. And this is going to continue around to a rotten missile. And a Skahak D. And an MJ212. Kind of see those monkeys just waiting for us. You can see just how much more we are getting ticked without having up that flame buff.
Be sure to save some healing.
Grab the stuff they dropped. Grab Skahak D. And then hit the rotten missile. And then I'm guessing the MJ212 I noted must have been an enemy drop because I am not seeing it there. So anyway, now that that is revealed, go back around.
Sorry.
And we're going to take this path, and this will lead us up to where we dropped and plunge that first enemy. So from here, we actually have a missile coming up, so we're going to continue on. But if you need to return, you can return from here and heal. The basic gist here is that path that you kind of see that kind of goes off. That's where we're going to be heading. So, let's see. Follow the path, drop down ladder. Yeah. So we're going to follow this. Round.
Shall we go down?
And we're going to drop down here. Chem light over here.
Nothing gets past you, huh?
Continue on, and we get a cutscene and Skahak 1.
What a terrible place.
So they're just talking about how this place sucks. You get some of the memories. And now this is where the Blue Warrior guys are going to be pretty crazy. This one is significantly stronger than the last. And on top of that, he has some roly-polies helping him. So there is a... no, never mind. This is not roly-poly. This is just the blue fight.
I'll make good use
Still a hard fight. But anyway, we'll Iker, concentrate. We'll put up Frost. The biggest thing here is avoiding his fire AoE, which you can get kind of stuck in it. So grab that. We're going to try and get a backstab on this guy. As you can see, very quick. Very, very fast enemy. We should be able to go a backstab into a fully charged heavy. There we go. Beautiful finish. So taking him down, let me see, much harder than last. Avoid, I grab the item and continue around for the ladder. Grab the regen inducer, and we're gonna grab the ladder. And then we want to go up this way first. There's gonna be some monkeys that'll want to jump up, fight us. Actually, never mind. We killed those monkeys earlier. So, grab the coffee beans. Grab the condensed lost shard. And real fast, let me just check something here.
I'll be there soon.
Thought I saw a turn off that I did not recognize, but apparently I'm just going crazy. Alright, so anyway, up the ladder, we're going to go the other way this time. We wanted to grab the coffee beans. And then we're going to drop down over here for a missile. So should drop, pick up the chrome. And then hit this up, and hooray, you've made it safely. So at this point, you might as well level on up. Scroll my notes. Okay, coffee beans to the left. Another 4 chrome. Drop that missile. Alright. So continuing on, we have triple monkeys to fight.
This to me. Look, lost up front. Flames just go on and on. They have no trace.
Go over here. Grab the fireproof.
That's a bit of a workout.
Alright, let's see. Continue inside and follow path for the ladder. So I'm just going to follow this around. Backstab on you. Let Io take care of the monkeys. Oh, that's the item up top. Alright, we're gonna loop around and drop down. There'll be a big guy to fight.
It's wise to be prepared.
Lure him over here. The other thing, your companion is immune to standing in the fire, so, you know, kind of doing what I am now, where I'm just chilling and letting Io take care of business. I mean, it's cheeky, but it's perfectly valid strategy. Just wants to stand and fight in the fire, you know? So anyway, after that guy is dead, there's a ladder right here. We're gonna go up that. Go up and pick up the MJ212. Wait, no. Condensed loss shard. Drop back down and go to the right and up for the MJ212. Okay. So that's the condensed loss. And then we go this way for the
I'll be there
MJ212.
soon.
Okay. Alright, next path, we're going to go through the fire. I'm going to want to put on that.
It's wise to be prepared.
We got some
Good.
roly-polies. And then up ahead, there's more roly-polies.
We can avoid damage if we move carefully.
That's all?
G12 up ahead. There's that thing. A bunch of enemies. Okay, so this is like our battle fight. So a bunch of shit's gonna wake up here. Start killing them as fast as you can. Get that one down. Get the gunner down. Kill the big guy. Kill the... I guess you're an axe guy. Sunset Greatsword. Thanks, bro. Alright. Grab that. Take this right path first. Follow this all the way around. Queen Titanium.
This
Be
isn't
some
the best
steel
place to fight.
and some ST active as well. There's the steel. There's our ST active.
Look at that.
And Skahaki. So up the ladder and around for Lost Shard. Oh, oh, ba-doo-doo-doo-doo.
Sorry. I was looking at something.
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
Did you find something good?
And this next area, there will be some ambushes and a burned warhammer. So, run ahead. Monkeys will drop down. It's hard to even notice there's an ambush here, because Io pretty much will kill them for you. Go over here, get the burned warhammer.
I pray there's something valuable.
Big old fiery hammer. We're gonna drop down and go forward. We're gonna make a quick left for some steel. You get my fireproof buff back up.
It's wise to be prepared.
Ahead there is a venom cartridge, a few different lost we can fight, and then up the ladder for some other goodies. So we can kill that guy. Get our venom cartridge. We got this guy. The Queen's Titanium. And around for FiGhTiNCoWBoy. Right. Now we're going to make our way up towards where that guy's at. And this is where we come up on the crazy fight that I was thinking of. Chrome. There we go. So there is a room past him that has less fiery bullshit, which I'm going to suggest we get over there, but this fight sucks because there are a bunch of roly-polies and that guy, so run over to here. Put that guy down first. Oh my god. That's what I'm talking about. This guy is terrifying. IO coming in with the clutch heals. That's exactly why we use her. Fat heals coming in. Definitely I would argue that's a harder fight than the boss of this area. So anyway, after that, go on around and you get the white vestment. Another very nice caster-oriented vestment. Go up here, kill Scrubba-Dum-Dums. Grab this.
We can certainly use this.
And then, as you can see, this just drops us on back to this zone. You can farm that guy for his halberd as well, I think. No, wait, never mind. He's not an Argent Wolf halberd. Well, I think he's a black halberd. You should be able to farm him. Either way, head is Venom Cart, Few Lost Up Ladder, FiGhTiNCoWBoy. Kill the balls, white vestment, stuffed choy, missile, restore memories up ahead. Okay, we're all set. Now, do I have my thingamabobber? I don't yet. Okay, we're gonna go here, restore the vestiges. These ones are pretty sad. These are all about Emily. This is a girl that was in, basically in Yakumo's like military squad. Pretty depressing stuff. And I haven't confirmed this, but I have heard from people that supposedly you can, as long as you have the vestiges, you don't need to go through this. Supposedly as long as you have the shards, you can just go straight through to the Successor and still chose to restore the memory. I did not get a chance to test that myself, and therefore I'm not going to recommend it, but that is what some people have said. So if somebody wants to try that out, feel free to. So burn through that. Up next, we have Successor of the Claw. This boss is very quick. She is also weak to ice. You can kind of block and counterattack pretty easily. Phase 2, she'll have a teleporty type thing she likes to do. And you'll get a fire katana when it's done. But all in all, this fight's really not that bad. You know, as long as you are smart about fighting it. Especially once we have our final journey on, you'll probably obliterate this boss pretty quickly.
Be careful.
There's her teleporty dash. Stop it, silly bitch. As you can see, just kind of whacking away. Pretty easy fight to beat. And even though it doesn't seem like she actually used it, she did have a katana on her back, Blazing Claw, which we get access to. Decent fire katana, a bit on the heavy side, but solid damage.
What are you doing there, child? Those pitiful creatures have fallen in their attempt to climb.
Ito.
No, they're still asleep. That's all. They'll wake up before long.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury to coddle late bloomers. However, their failure will fuel your success, for they will serve as offerings to your ascension.
You threw Yakumo out in the garbage.
Whatever you want to do, just do it to me.
Oh, an intriguing offer.
Keep your grubby fingers off them. Don't worry, Yakumo. I'll keep everyone safe. I promise. So,
That ass.
it's time to meet. You can pay me back a bunch of onigiri. Got that? Take care, you guys.
Yes, just as I thought. A tempered will has the power to resist the relic's corruption. Soon, humanity will rise to a higher plane of existence.
And she turns into this thing, basically.
Knowing all, transcending all, and eventually consuming all. Just you wait, Gregorio. In the end, I will come for you.
Wish you could sprint through these. Oh, I was going the wrong way. So yeah, go talk to her. There'll be a heartfelt scene with Yakumo, which looks like it's going to be heartfelt, but it's actually just her wanting more onigiri from Yakumo because she's a fatty. Badass that is. So go through that, and as always, make sure to restore the memories. Thanks to damn, she survived. So she'll show up. Mito shows up. Trying to remember if this is the God Eater cutscene. Because if it is, it's actually pretty badass, and I might play some of it.
That was such a moving scene. In fact, I almost found myself laughing.
You, Mito.
Interesting. I don't see little Jack anywhere. Dealing with the successors was supposed to be his job.
Saves us a search anyway. Your ass, pal!
Impressed. My guinea pigs have been gifted with the power of the relics. I must say, I'm grateful to the children, Yakumo. They were excellent test subjects.
Damn you!
Vampire Punch Combo!
It's no good.
Jack, my boy, you're late. How can you be slacking off?
Mito's actually a pretty good bad guy.
Job.
I'm here to take back all of the relics you stole.
Oh, and do what with them exactly? After all, your vessel is broken.
What are you talking about?
Anyway, he fucked with Ava. That's not the cutscene I wanted. There's a cutscene that is actually pretty badass involving Mito. I think it's in one of the upcoming episodes that we're going to watch. But anyway, I will wrap up here. So, Emily's here. She's now a cat with a ginormous demon titties. On par for what you'd expect of Code Vein. After the boss fight, make sure you walk your way on out and pick up that EOS Vestige Part B. So from here, we're going to wrap things up. We have a bunch of different side quests we're going to do. The first involving this area and a good bit of running. So we're going to close on out here, and in the next episode, we will tackle all the side quests that have shown on up, in addition to tackling the Arachnid Grotto. So stay tuned, and I'll see you guys then.